Moving in together, it's a big step. Getting used to each other's idiosyncrasies, it's an adventure. A test. A test that Jeff failed miserably.
The spacious Volkswagen Tiguan. More room means more fun.
So this commercial is just another string of anti-male commercials that have come last year. I would say it's been ramping up, and it is interesting how this commercial portrays that it's basically all the male's fault, and the woman also owns all of the furniture and possessions that were in the relationship, and the only thing that the guy basically owns is a VR headset and the chair he's sitting on, and all of it is his fault. She also owns the car, or is leasing it. I don't know. The context is unknown, but also that it was just his fault. It's the women helping her move out, which I call BS on, because it's not the women, in my experience at least. This is anecdotal. This is not 100% factual truth, so to speak. But in my experience, it's mostly guys that help when moving out or issues in that regard. For example, when I helped my brother move, there were no female friends that helped do the heavy lifting or helped to do the moving at all. There were no female friends that came and did any help, so to speak. And it was also men that carried the furniture and all the possessions of him, he and his girlfriend. So this, I would say, myth that it's the woman that owns all of the furniture and possessions, that is complete BS, because and it's just another string. Males are just bad. You should feel bad. What is this commercial trying to achieve? Because the only thing I can see it achieving is basically making men look bad and women are awesome because they have their stuff together, they own everything, they have a great car, so why do they need men that are losers? But I would also ask the question, because I saw this commercial thanks to It's a Gundam. Check his video channel out, because he does a really good job at commenting on this commercial as well. But if he's such a loser, why did she choose to get in a relationship with him? If she has so much money, if she's so rich, why would she date a loser like him? Either it's because of his looks, or she has no idea how to pick a man. So it's just as much her fault. And from my experience as well, I've also seen statistics on this, that women spend much more money. And if feminism or feminists keep on screeching about the wage gap, then how come this commercial basically makes women look out to be the breadwinner in basically all relationship, as it seems? So, and who is it this targeted for? For single women who have money. Why would single women have such a big car? It doesn't make any sense to when you look at it from step a little back and just look at what they try to achieve with this commercial. But also look at this other commercial that Audi released last year, and what they were trying to convey here as well.
What do I tell my daughter? Do I tell her that her grandpa's worth more than her grandma? That her dad is worth more than her mom? Do I tell her that despite her education, her drive, her skills, her intelligence, she will automatically be valued as less than every man she ever meets? Or maybe I'll be able to tell her something different.
Most of you remember this commercial last year, and they were getting blasted on Twitter for saying, "Do you pay your employees less?" Because it seems like women earn less than men do in your company. But they said no. If you take into the fact that men work more and therefore get promoted more, that's women don't get paid less; they get paid equal. So there you debunk the wage gap right there. And then in the sentiment in this commercial, so women are worth less. That's quite a message you're sending women, and that men are just oppressing women at every turn. So what are you trying to achieve here? So you're making two things. You're making men look like authoritarian, oppressive a-holes, and you make women look weak. And yet you show it's a cognitive dissonance where you show the girl being faster than all the guys. But if that's true, so if girls are just as ambitious and good as the men, why, as we can use the analogy you're using in the video, why aren't there female Formula 1 drivers? That is interesting. And the only female driver I can really think of is Danica Patrick. And compared to how many men? How many test drivers? I know Ferrari hired a female test driver, but that was about it. All of the media were praising Ferrari. I believe it was Ferrari. That this is progress and things like that. But I haven't heard anything since. This was like 3-4 years ago. And now with this commercial, it's the exact same thing with the last one, except for this has both sides looking bad. Maybe even more consciously, while the other one does it a little more subtly. If you look into the entire context of that commercial, but it's just the entire anti-male sentiment in these commercials is staggering to me, because I don't understand how you can make these commercials and expect a good reaction. The commercial of Volkswagen had, I think, the time I recorded this, or I'm recording this here, has 84 upvotes and has 4,100 dislikes. 4,107 dislikes, including mine. So there's a very, very different reaction from what they were expecting, probably. And the whole female empowerment angle isn't working. Get woke, go broke. You're trying to sell something, yet you're bashing basically the most of your customers, and make the other half who probably won't buy these, because women aren't as interested in cars as men. If you're looking into beauty products, you should cater more to women, but men are the primary consumers of cars when it comes to new cars and bigger cars, especially like Tiguan or Audis, who are above average cars and have a higher price on these cars. So why would you cater to a demographic that doesn't buy your cars? Anyways, thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time. Bye.